extend a warm welcome to all the distinguished panelists and the audience here. Um, I know, in fact, I have been requesting my colleagues to chair this session because I think they are far more experienced and they have greater knowledge of ICT applications in government, having been working in the IT department. I am presently, of course, I am the Chief Electoral Officer of J&K. And to be very frank with all of you, somehow the election work right now, in fact, revolves around ICT for me nearly all day round. Since the Election Commission has shifted over to the database in electronic form, it's been their constant endeavor to improve this database, provide a lot of services to the citizens on the vote of voters, of voter-related services through systems which now we want, which should parallel even some of the services in the private sector. We have been constantly working on improvements. I can talk about my experience a little bit in J&K because since I've come here, we have shifted to an online electoral roll system. It has been quite a challenge because unlike in other states, we use an electoral roll which is primarily in Urdu language. Not only that, we have certain areas where the roll is in Hindi, and of course, as a general feature, all rolls have to be in English. So actually, we have to prepare the electoral roll in 3 languages. And while the numbers in J&K may not be so large, we have a electoral database of about 68 lakhs compared to some other big states, but still the basic challenge we faced here was to devise a system which would take care of this trilingual electoral roll. So one of the greater challenges we faced was not actually in the hardware or the networking, even though I would say networking, since we are on the NIC system, our networking is more or less limited up to the district level here. But still we are happy with that. I may also add that the system has been developed through NIC, and I must congratulate them for this great job they have done. So we have had to develop somehow a role which was mainly in the Urdu font, and we have to transliterate this role in 2 different languages. That itself poses a lot of problems to us in transliteration because there are a lot of errors in transliteration, and over time we've tried to build up dictionaries. So a lot of this work we have been doing with our private sector partners, and I think finally in J&K, I think this probably would be one of the biggest applications running in the field right now. It's a live application. The role is there, and people can go do e-filing. They can add their names, they can modify their names, they can delete their names. In addition, we have recently introduced a lot of SMS-based services also. Know your polling station, know your booth level officer, know the validity of your EPIC number. All these services also have been launched. We've launched this. Our main thrust, I mean, with the direction of the Election Commission, is to make this more and more citizen friendly. So the next step, the next value addition for us is the Commission would like that people should be able to track their applications online. They should be able to know the status, where is their application, whether their name has been enrolled or not. So this is becoming something like probably what the passport services are like. And this is a challenge for us. But of course, we are here on a more general topic. I thought I'll just say a few things to you about what I have done. Though there are a lot of lessons to be learned, but my basic experience, I think, which I've come across is that number one, we had, of course, a lot of problems in J&K. For example, we didn't have a functioning data center, so we had to make our own data center. But now as things are improving here, there is a commonality of infrastructure being made. But still I find that my experience shows that a lot of infrastructure is probably being duplicated. I find a lot of departments are doing similar activities and building up separate infrastructure, separate connectivity, and a number of applications which are available are being reinvented. So I think probably the need of the hour is somehow to have a more holistic view of how to use infrastructure in an optimal manner in the government. Anyway, this is what my experience has shown, and now I